Hey, it's Thomas here, and today I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot a leak in your Eheim Pro 3 or Pro 4 canister filter. First, we want to determine if the leak is coming from between the motor head and the canister body, or from within the motor head, which is usually indicated by water dripping out of where the power cord exits the motor head. If the water is leaking from between the body and the motor head, this is almost always a problem with the main sealing ring that is recessed into the underside of the motor head. This ring should be lubricated with Eheim silicone spray every time the canister is serviced. You can remove the sealing ring with a small flathead screwdriver, tweezers, or a dull butter knife. Once removed, both the sealing ring and the recess should be cleaned of any debris. Afterwards, spray the sealing ring with a light coating of Eheim silicone spray, and then run the sealing ring between your fingers to ensure an even coating. Then reinstall the sealing ring into the motor head and run the filter to ensure the leak has stopped. If the sealing ring is old, shrunken, or cracked, you'll need to replace it with a new one. Before you install the new sealing ring, give it a quick coating of Eheim silicone spray to ensure a long-lasting seal. If the canister filter is leaking from inside the motor head, there are a few possible causes. 1. A buildup of water from removing and reinstalling the double tap connector during maintenance. 2. A leaking double tap valve, which could be a failed seal or cracked housing. Or 3. A failed seal within the motor head's priming assembly. First, tilt the motor head backwards so the electrical cord port is facing downwards into a bucket. Once all the water is collected, dry the filter off and run it again to replicate the leak. If the leak has stopped, it is most likely a buildup of water from removing and reinstalling the double tap connector during maintenance. Any water that drips off of the double tap connector may drip into the motor head by running down the inside of the double tap port. This can build up over time and create a puddle within the motor head that will eventually overflow out of the cord port. If the leak persists, inspect the double tap connector for any sorts of cracks or other points of failure. If none are visible, then move on to the next step. Inspect the motor head by removing the cover and then disassembling the priming assembly. There is one large sealing ring between the gray housing and then 2 more underneath it. Remove, clean, and lubricate the sealing rings within the priming assembly. Inspect the rings for cracks or wear, and if damaged, replace them. Use Eheim silicone spray to apply a thin coating to each sealing ring before reinstalling either the old or new sealing rings. Once reassembled, run the filter to see if the leak has been resolved. If it hasn't, don't worry, just give us a call and we'll give you some assistance.